All right, Nuts. Do you want to get home? Yep. All right. Bye, Ned. This is a really good. Sorry, guys. Good evening, everybody. Today's sunset is 6:05 p.m. 5:05 p.m. on Standard Time. And sunrise today 7. Likely that this year. Today's temperatures are not quite warm. It's quite closer. It's like probably 0 Celsius. It's like definitely like +1 or so. Start the day, but it's hard to say if we're gonna have enough if these shoes get on time. And I know if the other shoes, my old shoes, got thrown out, effectively, they actually became way shreds from like they're coming apart. But I know this is getting already dark. But this is the last stream we're gonna be doing. We're watching a daytime go all the way like where we're actually gonna have daytime going all the way until this time. Next week's gonna be dark. The earliest sunset we've seen since early January, since sometime in January, I'm thinking. Please remember that we switch our clocks back every few months, twice a year. Once usually in November. I actually have one. This is coming up tonight. And then we have the other one in March, where we lose an hour, we eat an hour of sleep, and we lose an hour of sleep in March. In March. We would not be having to worry again about daylight saving time until March 9th. That's the second earliest possible date to turn our clocks forward. Maybe we're exactly who we are. Maybe we're exactly who we are. But our daylight is not the same daylight. Probably next time it would be around where will be around 6:05 p.m. would be mid-January. Would be mid-January. Technically, if you were using standard time, it would actually. I actually were looking at standard time. It's actually. It will be an hour behind between. We had a really slow start. We've had a really slow start to Maple Leaf team. I think it's fair to say that even though Toronto is in the playoff picture, For both Boston and Toronto, uh, let's see if Boston turns up in the standings. Uh, yeah, really I really hope Boston can somehow get into a playoff spot. Uh, and start to bounce back a bit from the last few difficult games. And really, October has not been a good month for the Bruins. Hoping that this is not going to be a huge reflection on the rest of the season. Now, it's the most likely scenario, given they had quite a slow start. The most likely scenario I have from given they had such a slow start. We've had such a slow start. Even Boston has had quite a slow start. I don't know what the rest of the season will play out like, but I don't think I see this team as of right now. I don't see Boston winning. I don't see it. But I'm not seeing it right now. I don't see it, man. Boston. It's a 3-game point streak. Or winning, or do we just say point? Technically, it would be a point streak. So let's say we have a 3-game point streak, and a 2-game winning streak, and a 3-game point streak, and a 3-game point streak. So technically, on a lose streak, or maybe a point streak, they're actually riding a 10-game, a 3-game point streak right now. And what? I think Toronto is happy to win. They might be switching from being the first team in the division. It doesn't mean that the switch will turn on at some point during the season. You have to wait and see. It doesn't mean that the switch is turned off for the season. It just means that we're gonna have to wait until December until we'll see what happens in the middle of the season. See everything. This early top 3 bracket position will hold on for the rest of the season. We'll hold on to the rest of the season. See if it holds on. Because by the time we actually hit American Thanksgiving, we know that Florida is rising in the top of the Atlantic. I don't know about Toronto right now, but it looks like Florida right now. They are insanely good. Toronto is insanely good. But I don't think Toronto winning. I don't know if they'll catch. But one time with her, Toronto went on quite a ridiculous point streak. They end up second in the division. Eventually, they finished second in the division. And then later on in the season, that's where most of the season were second in the Atlantic Division. And then the position to make the playoffs. They're second in the Atlantic Division, home ice advantage. Again, the goal scoring is nothing, and the goal scoring is going up. That's why the point totals are a lot higher because all the goal scoring. Toronto has definitely the highest goal count ever in the franchise history. And what's crazy about that was that they had 115 points, and Toronto had 115 points, and Boston had 11. And that was seeing how much of a gap in the Atlantic Division we were seeing between Toronto, Tampa, and Toronto and Boston. They were technically a heavy favorite as well at one point, even though they finished second. But they didn't win the Atlantic Division this year. Yeah, it's inevitable, guys. I think we could officially say Steve is not going to be with us. Steve is no longer with us anymore. Miss him. Wish him all the best. But we have seen definitely the end of an era here. And what we've seen over the last few days, now, Mark, I think we fair say we've probably the end of an era here. I think we're kind of going to have to probably accept the possibility. I don't know if we can still be doing this. I'm expecting that this will be everyone. And this is kind of like the last week where we're going to see daylight up here. By the time we usually leave till February or March. Okay. Technically, we would be looking at standard time because if we had stayed on standard time until the shortest day of the year, usually by the time we get toward September, have we stayed on daylight saving time or have we quit staying on standard time? It would be dark this time no matter what. There would still be daylight at this time anyway. let's see. Temperatures have been not been quite warm, but I played the overseas on the article. Hey, you guys, uh, earlier on in the year, I don't know if you guys have been quite aware that when we hit the lowest point we hit back in March, it's been had early been the end of March into the beginning of April has been bad. From the east. So since mid-February, and they're hovering around level seen at around the end of January, early February of this year. This year. For a week now. Yeah. Yeah, well. What? Firm. Work. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Firm. Work. Yeah. Firm. Work. Not too terribly cold, but it isn't. It hasn't been particularly nice. Uh, we're definitely hovering around the level seen around 99. Around. It's been really warm for the month of October. November seems like we could have a bit of a warm patch through November. So we've been having a lot of warm weather in early November, and that's me how warm many months. But I think this is sunlight there is shade, and so I'm gonna have daylight out here until I mean not until at least March. So we March. Yeah, I think okay. What we have to do. Uh, that sucks a lot, and now I'm gonna be burping the whole walk. I'm gonna be burping probably the whole walk. The diet definitely isn't great. My diet definitely isn't great anymore. Uh, I'm not enjoying the taste like I did. Really, but I'm starting to think the taste isn't like what it used to be. Isn't like what it used to be. Well, oh, where I feel like not good as what it was. And I remember like 4 years. Maybe the taste isn't as good. Maybe hers is right. Uh, maybe I enjoy potatoes, but maybe I mean, yeah, 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 I'm literally not wanting to do it. Well, this is why I left that year I've been sitting at home. The tea has been, it's been good, but it isn't tasting as the tea. It isn't tasting as good as it once was. But maybe hers might actually have a good point. But it isn't tasting as I got drunk, I love it a lot. But it isn't tasting as good as it used to be. I didn't know that. Yeah, but I definitely noticed. I think I'm finally beginning to notice. Uh, so I really enjoyed the pizza a lot. It isn't tasting as good as it once was, as I'm used to. Uh, really, you shouldn't be exercising after eating. I know that's what I've been doing in school a lot, but when I was here, but you should be sitting down. And I used to be super active all afternoon. 1.1 semester. No sitting down. Some days I am fearing where I can't wear a sit down at all. I really bad, really bad. And usually, but this might not. Maybe finally I'm starting to see Maybe I should be sitting down. Maybe I should be not be exercising after eating. Yeah, food. Like all faster, but this is not. I'll just be honest with this pizza. I'll just be honest. Maybe Chris brings up a good point. Maybe Chris actually cooking right. But maybe I think Domino's is better. I actually think Domino's. I really am starting to think that Domino's is probably a better brand of pizza. I think the taste, I thought I like Tito's as well, and pizza. The taste is like, but it isn't tasting as good as I'm used to. But I think Curtis finally brings up good. I still like it. I think the observation is that maybe Curtis would actually be right. Yeah. But it's not tasting as good as I'm used to be. But now it isn't as good as it used to be. I love pizza a lot. But now I'm beginning to really think. But I used to have it a lot during the school year, but I always had that weird taste all the time, but clearly something's changed. So I just be honest, this is an indicator that maybe something's changed. And not one doesn't like Domino, but I'm beginning to really think if maybe well, I might like it. I think Chris could actually be onto something here. It isn't tasting as good as it used to be. I think I'm finally starting to say that I've noticed over time, and I've definitely noticed. I'm definitely starting to notice it a little bit now. I think now I'm getting to realize that it's tasting bad. When cheese flavor is definitely gotten down, and and you probably shouldn't even be. I probably shouldn't even be. Maybe I shouldn't even be having exercise. But this, but it's not tasting like what it used to be, and now it's not tasting as good as it used to be. Uh, no, I still like it. I think the taste, but there seems to be a change last year, but there seems to be a change. Or we stopped having it for a while. And I think maybe for once, I don't really want hurricane with it. I don't hurricane and stuff. But actually, I think hers is kind of bringing up a good point. So hers might actually be bringing up a good point here. For one, I'm actually beginning to notice it that the taste definitely changed. It's definitely changed a bit. Now I'm not saying now it's making me burp. It's making me burp a lot. Maybe say is no. Let's just be honest with this, right? With this place that we're ordering from it, it's not as good as it once was. As I'm used to seeing it, I don't think I wouldn't get this a bad rating, but the reason why I'm saying that is because taste has gone down. I'm very lucky that it hasn't been this thing hasn't so bad, but it feels like it almost feels like that's why I like putting my hand and just drink a lot of water, but maybe I should be exercising as we're eating anymore. I know I had some food in the past that would just pass through easily through my system. It's really causing me burp, 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 burp. Like, not tasting good as it once was. But not tasting good as it once was. In my opinion, I know heard probably say it for years, but there seems to be a bit of change in the there seems to be a bit of change in the change of that machine now. It's starting to change like it's causing me to burp a lot. That's why that's why you burp. That's why you're burping. Like, that's why we're saying wolf. But that's why we burp. Do you enjoy those things? Yes, I do. It's just I began to notice something over the last few months. And oh god, I'm freezing. Uh, definitely not taking as many years in, having it a lot. I can no longer even feel that way. You know, Kurt doesn't like, pizza anymore. I think he can finally say it. He may actually be right. And maybe for what? Yeah, I'm now finally noticing it. And maybe isn't as good. Maybe Domino's is quite a better pizza chain. I think, but he, yeah, I don't know if you've been noticing it, Josh, but have you noticed? I've been getting to wonder, I don't know, I like Gino's and I think I noticed something. Something's definitely off with the way it's tasting. With the taste. You love Gino's, don't? I do love Gino's. We should be checking all the time. We haven't started noticing this until like last year. Yeah, but uh, it's not tasting good, man. I think once the snow comes, this place is not gonna be the same. Without her walking in boots again. But see, anyway, that weird vibes just changed. It just feels like we haven't made any type of success since 2023. Well, you fired Dubas. You fired Dubas. They should have proved that both the Stevens say, oh, like, you fired Kyle Dubas because you hired True Living. Because you thought True Living was the solution to everything. Brad True Living. You thought Brad was. Are you faking? Fire show. I thought. I just thought him. Uh, uh, Bring Peter Brad. Temperatures are actually quite below normal. But it hasn't been. It's not quite warm as it was in the past. We need to be very honest here. We should be a little bit concerned with the weather. And I would be a little bit concerned with hers herself. How he doesn't like pizza in the past now. And that's how it feels like the temperature has overall dropped. I feel like the nighttime temperatures out here have dropped a bit. Timothy Lewis, Timothy Lewis ran the volleyball group. Here he got him. Peter Mrazek is up here. Mrazek. Here's I am. And you thought Mrazek was Peter Mrazek? Another his I think he was. You got rid of Anderson. You got rid of Brett Anderson because you thought Campbell was the answer. Right. He was the best starter of all the league. So you're going to be chasing Peter Mrazek. Another disastrous signing. Another disaster. And Campbell. I know the Leafs made playoffs every single year. It's like and we had Freddie Anderson for a while, and then we had Campbell, and I think they ended up switching to Campbell, Freddie Anderson, and then we ended up getting rid of Freddie Anderson, and they thought Campbell was the answer. Freddie Anderson, and they just said we thought Campbell was Freddie Anderson. Freddie Anderson. You guys love Freddie Anderson. They got rid of Anderson because they thought Campbell was the answer, and then I love Jack Campbell. A lot of people rant on him and say, and also Peter Mrazek. Well, I would say Campbell. That's kind of my favorite goaltender of that era. I would say Freddie Anderson, and I would probably say Freddie Anderson and Campbell. I like. Samsonov was kind of good. Well, I think we said Samsonov and Campbell were quite good. Wall. Joseph Wall. Having him play like Joseph Wall. No, it was Joseph Wall. Who is the backup? He'll be or how about Matt Murray? How about Matt Murray? That's Matt Murray. Matt Murray. You thought Matt Murray? Matt Murray, I guess, when he. Yeah, I thought we really Matt Murray. I think maybe Matt Murray. Yeah, he'll be. But with Anthony Shore, I think this team has the best shot. And he's been having a pretty good season. We saw that with Mraz. We saw that with Chancellor. And we saw that with Campbell. With Jack Campbell. Strong. And he was like Skinner and Jack Campbell. But I love Jack Campbell. I think my favorite goaltender. Who would be your favorite goaltender of Toronto Maple Leafs? I'm gonna have to say Jack Campbell. I think Campbell, even though he had that crash, like falling out with the leaf, where he fell off. Where he fell off, dropped off, like broke Steven and thought crash with him. But I would say Samsonov was actually quite good. I would say Samsonov was good. So even though I didn't like the way he was playing, it couldn't make any saves, and that's mostly because of Samson. Joseph Wall. He's never been a starting. Wall. Matt Murray. No, Murray isn't really good when he was it. I was probably saying Matt Murray. Samsonov. But I would say Ilya Samsonov was actually, I think it was the goaltender that got draw that ended. And we saw that with at Belfort, and it was, I think Samsonov. And Samsonov actually able to somehow completely, as Andre Vasilevsky was definitely being completely outplayed by by Samsonov and Wall. Like completely outplayed. Like, I thought Matt Murray was very, no way. Maybe Matt Murray should have been the answer. I think Murray should have been the. I think Murray should have been the answer for it. I would probably say if they had, I would probably say put Murray. I would just say put Murray in that. Okay. And they pulled the goalie and they played against wall, and then went to Wall. Yeah. Now, I know the Leafs haven't been playing as good they were in years past, but you know they're right third in the division right now. Steve projected them to actually finish seventh in the conference, so I might be looking at maybe being seventh in the conference, which would probably make it fourth in the Atlantic Division. It would be fourth in the Atlantic Division and in the wildcard spot. But new system. But it looks like Toronto keeps like Hawkwood is third. But I don't see Toronto even making the playoffs this year. In my opinion, that was probably another retooling. I don't see Toronto making the playoffs this year. And that's my opinion. That's why I was really kind of saying, well, it doesn't quite matter, but it brings us a lot at this point. If we see like 21-22, it's really starting to feel like 2022 except this time Florida may not be the best team in the league. And I think Winnipeg should be kind of the best one. I think Winnipeg is kind of like I honestly thought Winnipeg would miss the playoffs. They could still do. They could fall off. They could fall off. They could miss the playoffs. Unless they were to fall out of the playoffs sometime. And you know what? I think in the moment Boston. I love Boston. I love Boston, even though we're like third in the division. Yeah, before Toronto was there. Before I was kind of bored on the Bruins. The way that Toronto's been matching up. I know people play Tampa Bay, but I would probably say they're on the verge of like Toronto or like Boston making the. I think they're on the verge of like Toronto or. Well, let's see how November plays out. But if Boston will probably have home ice. But Toronto, the Edmonton, I actually, when they play away, like, but then Edmonton won again the second year. This year, I actually went for LA to win against Edmonton. Nope. They didn't even win a series either. Something, it feels like every single time Edmonton plays LA, they always seem to be, they used to be dictated to Edmonton, even before in the 90s, it seems to be holding true now. I feel like it's holding true now. Last year, they went all the way to the Cup final. So last year, they went to the Cup final. They went on to go to the Stanley Cup final. The final was not even. Not only did I see the prediction for LA to final a lot, to in Prince Riley in Game 5, they actually went to the Stanley Cup final. Edmonton, or the Oilers went to the Cup final, but the Oilers went to the Stanley Cup final. I realized it's starting to feel like 2007. 2007. And 1 year I was trying to look at would be 2007. Would be 2007. And then 2012. And when started looking at years in 2012, and then Edmonton won again. And then it was definitely more obvious that it looked like the vibe had shifted and really started to feel like 2021. So it started having that vibe of that 21 playoff series, and Toronto and Montreal over again. I started seeing that vibe flashing. So, oh my god, are they actually gonna blow it? Are they gonna actually blow it in a 4-1? And thank God. That would be the most embarrassing upset. And this is the reason why the Edmonton Oilers. And this is the reason why the Edmonton Oilers. Bad match. That's a bad matchup for LA. Edmonton win. Bad matchup for Edmonton. For LA, Edmonton wins and again. Edmonton knocked them out. Edmonton was completely an outlaw. I call McDavid an outlaw. At that point, they knocked out a lot of the team, but they were trying to play catch-up here. So, essentially, we start seeing teams like Toronto, Edmonton, or whatever catching up. And that's like all any team file. It would be probably the worst playoff upset. And not only would we have the best team in the regular season of all time being knocked out in the first round, but probably every American team being knocked out. And when we Edmonton, Toronto. Edmonton, Toronto, nobody would have expected them. You hit one team out of each division that would likely win the Stanley Cup. Toronto could be a possibility. I would say Florida. Toronto maybe being the second possibility. Second, I would probably take Tampa. You would go to the Stanley Cup final. Hoping this doesn't become I'm actually really hoping Toronto doesn't become a bad matchup for the Lightning. Bad matchup for the Lightning, like Toronto doesn't become a bad matchup for the Lightning because Ottawa. And we've seen this with Ottawa. Remember where Ottawa kept trying to play Toronto and then everybody started making fun of them and say they're not doing the playoffs. Ottawa can't beat Toronto in the playoffs. I'm hoping the same isn't true for Tampa. I'm hoping that this same isn't going to be true with Tampa. If we start seeing something like we saw with LA, like we just seen what we've seen with Edmonton LA, then I'm going to say, they get the LA Kings one more time. I'm going to quit making predictions. If I see Edmonton defeat LA one more time, I'm going to quit. I'm just not because I'm going to say basically obvious. This is their worst. I should say it is. They play Toronto. They're going to be worse than Boston. I think Boston's bad. A lot of Leaf fans. Probably going to be saying this to a lot of Leaf fans. I think Boston's bad. Edmonton could even be worse. Because it feels like Toronto relation with Boston. I feel like we're starting to see a bit of a relation between the LA Kings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs can't get past Boston. Seems like it's became a bad matchup for Toronto. Boston. It looks like the same true for Edmonton with LA. It's driving. What will you do? If Toronto, if Edmonton, then we think we have a combination of factors. And if they get gold out of fortune for Toronto, then Toronto were to go on that Cinderella run, and Edmonton were to do the same in the West. I figure maybe it's gonna have to come down to one Canadian team and say, you know what? I always kind of saying that McDavid loses the Cup again in the Cup final again. Again? So, not only would I be saying that they lost the Stanley Cup to they lost in the Stanley Cup final for the second year in a row, I would be saying the words. Connor McDavid would lose to a team, and the Edmonton Oilers would lose to a team that hasn't won the Stanley Cup since 1967. Since 1967. Since 1967. Maybe good Toronto fan. Like, hey, we would get hey, we can Austin Matthews. Hey, maybe we have a good match across Matthews. Maybe bring Austin Matthews to Stanley Cup. Maybe Matthews brings it up back for the city for Canadian fans. Maybe he can actually finally bring Stanley Cup back to Canada. For Canada, because hey, it's been mostly American, mostly on the States. I've been so used to the All-American era. I forget the All-American era and the Florida Panthers will win the Stanley Cup. Hello? But say things flat out fall apart in Tampa, Toronto, we start talking about maybe bad matchups for Toronto. Matchups, like who do you think can be a bad matchup? Bad matchup. Maybe bad matchup for Ottawa. Toronto. Hey, you know what? Bad matchup for Ottawa. Toronto gonna win. Hey, bad matchup for Toronto. Hey, you know what? Bad matchup for Ottawa. Toronto win. I just challenge just saying, you know what? I'm probably saying, hey, that will be good news for Ottawa. That Hawks play Ottawa in the first round, and they can't get we know this court can't get it done in the playoffs. I say that's great news. I'm gonna take the Ottawa Senators in Game 7 to win the Stanley Cup, to win and go to the Cup final to win, and at least be knocked out in the second round. I would probably have to say the second round, which I'm probably going to be saying the Florida Panthers. Probably the Panthers. Probably could be the Boston Bruins. But could probably be the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins, or whoever they get. It will be whoever they get. That's great news. Bad matchup for bad matchup for that's a bad matchup for Ottawa. They can't beat Toronto. Ottawa just can't beat Toronto in the playoffs. I'm hoping that this is not going to become a bad matchup for Tampa because I love Tampa. I love Tampa, but really hoping Toronto doesn't become a bad matchup for that team because again, Toronto has now lost to 3 Canadian teams. They've now lost to a lot of times in the first round to Canadian teams. And to the Canadian team. And not that the Canadians is good, but remember me? I remember my grandparents were watching Montreal pulled off that sweep, and my God, it was a good matchup for bad matchup. Batman! Boston. Oh, hey, bad matchup for Toronto, but hey, bad matchup for Toronto. Boston wins. I'm always gonna take Boston every time we get Toronto. Everything. Okay. No. Yeah, starting on the road against Boston. Oh God, starting on home ice in Ottawa. Hoping that this doesn't become another story where how Toronto became a bad matchup for Ottawa. Remember, they got swept before. Ottawa got swept by Toronto before. Remember, that was a bet. Well, one of them. That was actually a major upset. That was another big upset. We actually had a one straight upset where Toronto beat Boston. Toronto swept Ottawa out. They swept. They knocked them out. They lost. They knocked out Ottawa 6 games. Swept them. Or swept. They swept them before. But and yeah, and I just don't. I don't think Toronto can get. I don't think Ottawa can get past Toronto in the playoffs. And, and that's how they. Starting to feel like that one soft story after another from Ottawa fans. You're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan? I think one soft. Bam! The math team. When they brought him in. And I know Toronto has been playing well in the past. I think it's worse. And we have this is game 1. And there's many more games. It is worse. And this is only November. There are many more months of this. This could get worse for Boston. When I think Boston is to miss the playoffs, I'm probably saying that they could miss the playoffs this year. And this is not. And this is why I think Boston could actually miss the playoffs this year. They're 8th in the Atlantic. And hey, like Jim Montgomery, your team's not playing well right now. I kind of just lost for. Why am I watching this team here? Thinking to myself, why am I watching this? So why am I watching this? This is not your matchup. Say, hey, why am I watching this? And so, what's going on with Ottawa? They keep losing and they keep losing. They keep losing and they keep losing. And they keep losing. And they keep losing. I tried predicting them to win a few times, but didn't. And that's one of the reasons why that other prediction went completely wrong. The Western Conference did not yet. We didn't really get any teams. We did not hit. if we not get any home wins in the playoffs for Tampa, I was just what was kind of working in favor of Toronto is uh, it kind of they go to overtime, and it kind of goes to overtime, and it shuts them down. And it feels like every time they go to overtime, they get shut down, and they get shut down. And what they do is suppress the lead. That's Tampa. And that's why Tampa wasn't playing well in the playoffs last year. That's why Tampa wasn't playing well in the playoffs in 2023. If you notice, if you notice, Toronto just steamrolled them. I didn't go that far of a distance for Tampa. I think like how much Toronto was. Toronto was just steamrolled them. As Toronto was just steamrolling them. I mean, if they won Game 1, what would have happened if they won Game 1 in 2023? That would have been a clean sweep. It would be a clean sweep, and I think some were even taking Toronto to sweep them by Toronto. Like, it was a clean sweep. It's gonna be a clean. You can believe. I would have prayed that they got into the Boston Bruins. I would have prayed that they got in the Boston Bruins. I was actually praying that they actually got into the Boston Bruins. So they got in Boston in the first round, but Tampa has not been playing well. Tampa is not playing well. It was not playing up to expectation. Swayman was. Tampa wasn't playing up to expectation. But it felt like we could see the definitely flip. Not only did we see Tampa Bay collapse in the playoffs, but we flipped in the Toronto favor. And what really tilted in Toronto's favor was Ilya Samsonov. But likely Ilya Samsonov, mostly I would probably take the big Horsehead dub, but stronger than normal. And that was a little bit, and you know what? And they lost, and so that went longer than what we all thought it would be. So initially I was thinking mid-April. It started around the middle April 18th, and it ended me by the time we got around to my birthday. Man. So if we wound up going the whole 7, it would be, well, I'm way past my birthday. That would be past my birthday at this point. We would be talking about it going past my birthday. Is what if they're in the playoffs past my birthday? If they're still, and then they haven't been knocked out in the playoffs. Normally their season would be over right around my birthday every year, on average. For my whole life. It's like every year the goaltending staff. That's the average team now would make the playoff, have a maybe a really good, maybe have a good regular season hit wherever in the division is. That is just like a typical leaf year. Feels like a typical leaf year. I mean, they play in the regular season, and then they would maybe miss the playoffs, but overall, they would good regular season team. They make the playoff, lose in the first round, and then lose in the first round. And it's usually over by my birthday, so in the typical, that's what typically happens in the playoffs every year. You have Toronto in the playoffs in the first round, and that's it. But this wasn't the East in 2020. Something I'm probably gonna always remember. How I think like that's gonna be a big memory for that's probably a lot. That's probably gonna be a memory I want to look back at. Actually, I'm gonna always look back at. And first time I've ever seen the Leafs win a playoff series. And for the first time ever, it's the third time since 2004, and the first time I've ever watched them. I actually didn't think they would actually do it. They can't do it. I didn't think they were gonna do it. Thankfully, up until I didn't think they were gonna do it. Earl fishing. I didn't think they were gonna do it. And many teams in. I think had we won on Ottawa and Montreal, I think we had nearly all of its rivals there. I don't think Buffalo. No, Buffalo was not in the Atlantic Division. Buffalo wasn't in the Northeast Division, so. No, Buffalo was not in the Atlantic Division. No, Buffalo wasn't in the Atlantic Division. Wasn't in the Northeast Division. Toronto. They were 138, so it was 138. But yeah, we have the Atlantic Division now. Toronto is usually every year. I wouldn't be free. I've gotten so used to the fact that I can't get the job done in the playoffs. But okay, okay with the Leafs too. But this was not the case last in 2023. Well, people will probably remember watching my stream. Nothing happened in the first round. That wasn't the case in 2023. That was not the case in 2023. And in the first round, they knocked out Toronto. Instead of helping in the first round like we thought, blowing a 3-1 deficit lead like we saw with Montreal. They just completely steamrolled Tampa out of the playoffs, missing the play hot enough to lose in the first round and first time in 2019, and actually giving Toronto a really good chance. And this is what kind of worked into Toronto's advantage for winning playoff series for the first time since 2004. And even Toronto definitely ended up with him in a bad beating. Still, a lot of Leaf fans are saying, man, I would say Toronto is the best team. Alexander Ovechkin. But Toronto win the cup this year. What was cup, ladies and gentlemen? What the and Toronto. Yeah. Yeah. And I think Toronto. We have Boston coming to Toronto. And we have Boston Bruins coming to Toronto. Nothing playing three has been Boston. That's not been. I think you can even hear it on the Steve Dangle podcast. And I think why Boston has not been playing well, but they should be. And that's why the team's not playing well this year. We all thought they were. Sorry, at least at least at the end of the season. I know, yeah, they have struggles at the end of the year, but never lost. They've never been lost in the division like this. No. This is the first time where they've actually been lost in the Atlantic Division. Normally, they team would be what regular season team. I don't know what's wrong with Boston. They haven't missed the playoffs in a long time. I think we should probably start to discussion that Boston is Toronto decided not to do that. I don't know what's wrong. There they go. Toronto, Toronto, and then you have her looking at Facebook. That would be kind of insane to say William Nylander. A 70-year-old dressed as Austin Matthews. Is dressed as Austin Matthews, and all of a sudden, that's what shows up to me, and the real Austin Matthews himself, William Nylander. I think Toronto is actually a good team overall. If you're looking at this core, it really isn't outside of this core. The Morton Riley. I'm really not that scared at this team. Yeah. Yeah. I have lost all the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah. Well, William Nylander has been in Toronto, but Matthews did. And they've never missed the playoffs, but Toronto is just, if I would say I felt like it, Boston should come back. Oh, Boston. Toronto. Yeah. Oh, you Austin Matthews. I feel quite believe for good. Wow, good. I hope that this team. Hey, this is unbelievable. Yeah. Toronto, man. I've never seen that happen before, man. You know, I say you came a long way, man. Captaincy, the Venus repetitions were superior to Gemini 2016. Matthew Josh was drafted with for entered into the draft, but he was drafted first pick, pick, and then went to the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then and then 8 years later, in 2024, we had another spear, Gemini, and Matthews became captain. Captain, I believe. Thankfully, that could be in a safe 8-year repetition for Austin Matthews. Dividend. Veteran. Yeah. Yeah. They're not losing in the first round, but my God, Ruby really ripped, bro. Yeah. Peru, right? Peru. Yeah. Normally the defending cup champs would usually go on a trip to the White House. That might not be where will they go? The Maple Leafs win. Where will they go? To Parliament Hill? Oh, that came from Ontario. Ontario. Back to Ontario. Small Ontario. Oh, you Maple Leaf fans, I'm freezing cold. My hand is very cold. Ready. Four. Nylander. William there. William Nylander. William Nylander. Yeah, it's really not as nice out here as it usually is. That's yeah. 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 They were fine, but one point hit. Hurt that whole back. Off the jersey. Yeah. 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 Uh, uh, I've never seen. I. I've never saw one for hit. Has to say one for hit. Oh, yeah, yeah. Your hand roll on the ice. And your hand. Holy. Whoa. Not bad. Everything fell three on the eye. My God. What? Has some sort. Yeah. One for hit. One for hit. One for hit. Uh, 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 oh my God. Help And that was like insane. One time that they had three control on the ice. God, that's God. Way you want to see three head like that. Three control on the ice, man. Wait, they had a lot of weird things. One for hit. Word. One for hit. I one for hit. Pull that whole back. Roll it. Things wrong. Snapping for winning. They snap to winning. Winning. Snap by Toronto. and then can, yeah, like, for all you Toronto fans, for all you Toronto fans, for all you Toronto fans, you think that hate on Lindy Ruff, I've never seen anything like that. Stop being, eh, so, one for, eh, one for, eh, one for, eh. Yeah, they were aiming right for the Leafs bin. I like beer ball. I know I keep jerking on the ice. I like beer ball. Oh, oh my god. Beer ball? Oh god. Yeah. In Toronto. He's like literally the best pool. My god. Yeah, not seeing them. Hmm. Yeah, I've never seen so many in my entire time of watching the Leafs team. This was me and Bun. Yeah. One heart hit. No way. Toronto won that game. Toronto won that game. Toronto back. Yeah, I did. I could actually really do something. Oh, rather all of us here. Normally they were this year well above normal. Really good match. It was a really good one. Everyone's opinion. It was not a bad run, but it was a good run. Hang up contender. Hang up contender. I think that they were done to the season. Got to but that was my 3 good years of playing PLC3 and playoffs again, and they had this Tampa again. God, everything was still in Toronto. It looked like everything was still in all the pressure. Even possible. I totally destroyed me. Totally. I don't know why. Actually, something happened actually around the last decade or so. Within the last almost year. Yep. Yeah. 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 So. Oh, me. Okay. You wanna? Cinnamon? Yeah. Yeah. Hey. And wrong one. Well, I got. Oh, you get the aim on. I have to get the aim on. So get the aim on. Right? Arrow. Yeah. Aim on. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm cold. Oh, yeah, yeah, and not bad. I'm sorry, and I've been well, I'm back on the sorry, yeah, I'm back on the sorry, and yeah, yeah, you know, hey, uh, I'm calling, he, calling, he, I'm heating up now, having my life and work, yeah, Yeah, I'm excited. Boston's coming. Boston's coming out. I'm excited that they're playing St. Louis. I have St. Louis maybe as favorite again. And we're just gonna have to accept the hospital for the Yankees to the Super Bowl. Yankees score. Super Bowl. Yankees score. Yankees score. Super Bowl. Yankees score. Super Bowl. And Super Bowl. I have my team. Yeah. Yeah. I'm cold. Okay, anyway, maybe trying to Yeah. There's a big difference looking over on the horizon. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hop on now. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Alright. Bye, everybody.